Hello, and we are live in Lincoln City, Oregon for the WBCA 9-ball championships. We have Chelsea Auto, and Jackie Tomlinson. Race to 6, wreck for your opponent. 9 is live on the break. 3 foul rules in effect, ball in hand, standard 9-ball rules. I'm not sure where we are in the tournament, but I believe these are money matches. Yes, they are playing for money here. All right, Jackie for the break. Doesn't get a lot of juice on it. And balls are kind of tied up, and she's hooked on the 1. Chelsea will have the option to push out after the break, which is the right shot. Maybe something in this world over here. Not a bad spot to push out to. A little distance there on the cue ball. 2 ball doesn't go anywhere really. She's going to aim to kind of go for it. Gutsy. Gets a good hit and gets a good result. The kick shot pays off. Puts Jackie in a pretty tough spot. The natural kick is right where the side pocket is. And they are playing for 17th through 24th place. Loser gets 165. Yeah, but you're going to have to hit a little bit past the side with some inside to kind of shorten that kick up. Not an easy shot on these tables. Had the right idea, just didn't get enough spin on it. Chelsea with ball in hand. Because balls are kind of tied up, I don't know if she wants to go for the run out or maybe shoot into the 9. It looks like she might be trying to go for the run out, but the 3 ball is going to be some trouble. Let's see how she's feeling. She's already won a couple matches today. Get into the groove. Not bad. Give yourself something you can reach. Let's see if she plays a safety or aggression. It looked like she kind of tried to go for the combo and did leave Jackie with a pretty good shot on the 3. You may just have to roll forward to take the 4 ball up table. Up this way. It's a lot of stroke to kind of get on top of that ball, so there's no point in doing extra. She knows that. There's a little more angle than I like here to try to get on top of the 5. You do kind of have to roll forward. You might bump the 6 on the way out. And she doesn't make the 4. And it may have leaked out a little bit. I don't think she can see the edge of it from there. So she could be kick city, which isn't a big deal. Yeah, the 1 rail kick is on. Good things can happen in 9-ball. Yep, good shot. The kick pays off, and she's got a shot on the 5. Well hit ball. You don't really have to do much here. See if she has a little draw stroke to bring it off the rail. And she does. Gets a little more stun than she wanted, and the unfortunate scratch. It was a good shot, just a little hard. Jackie with the opportunity here. Little 4-ball out, looking at it. Just don't want to get straight on the 8, and everything else should kind of be 1, 2, 3. Oh, misses on ball in hand. She's not going to be happy with that. And Chelsea's going to be back up to the table with even easier 4-ball out. Let's see how she approaches this. Yep. Little bumping. You don't have to do much here. Just make that 7. Don't go too high on the 8. On these tables, less is more. That's a pretty good angle. Never hurts to look at your shot. Contact point. Let's see if she opts to go off the rail or just straight back. Stay off the jaws. And now she's got options. She could roll it in the side or down in the corner. I'm guessing that's your shot right there. Yeah, I don't like the angle of doing this shot from where she is on the rail. That's too much work. Roll it on the side. Yeah, go look at it. All right, to go up 2-0. She gets it. Nice out. Jackie had the chance there. And Chelsea will be breaking in rack number 3. All right, here we go. Pretty good hit. Unlucky little bounce. 8-ball kicks that cue ball in. So Jackie's going to have a little bit of work to do here to get down on the 4. Getting on the side over here is a little more challenging. Otherwise, you're playing the combo, and anything can happen after you hit the 4-6. So she's looking at a little bit of trouble here. I like where she's going with this. She's looking at where she wants it. Or is that the 2 ball? Nope, she thought she didn't see the 3. See, I like putting the cue here and playing the 3 there and the cue ball this way and just play for that combo. Let's see where she ends up. And didn't want to rub the 7. She still can see the 4. Now you could play the cue into the 4. Looks like she's going to play the combo. And she does. Gets a little bit weird. She can still see the 4. It's makeable from there. You may just roll it in and play the 5 on the side. This is when I remove the template rack if I can, or call a ref over. Because the template can definitely change the path of the balls. Put a good swing on it. Unfortunately misses her mark and leaves Chelsea kind of tough. I'm guessing she's more of the aggressive player. She'll maybe try to bank this in the side. Let's see what she chooses. If you bang it in the side, you don't want to hit low ball because that'll push a scratch. She may play for some separation here. Let's see. She plays the bank and gets it. Leaves herself long on the 5, but she's still at the table. And the natural angle off the 5 does bring you this way, so if you just roll your ball in. Good swing at it. Unfortunately, misses her mark, and the 5 gets lucky, gets tucked behind the 7. Gotta love 9-ball, folks. But obviously that can happen in any game. She may get a good kick out of this and make the 7 down table. Let's see if she hits it well, hard enough. Not enough juice, otherwise that was a good hit. Gets a rail. See, I kick those with some speed and just hope something goes in because slops count in 9-ball. She does have the bank. It's open again. I don't know if she knows kind of the draw shot to hold it right there for the 7. Kind of doesn't really matter if she's making all her shots. Oh, good try. Nearly made it. Left it tough on the 7, but she won't have to think about that. Jackie with a good chance again for a 4-ball out. See if she can just kind of trickle the cue ball over this way. A little bit of left spin or right spin from where she is. She gets a little more than she wants. Steepens the angle. The bank doesn't seem to be on from there either. She may try to come across the face. It may be on in that way. She tries to lengthen that up. Some inside. Two times. Yeah, she gets it. Leaves herself long and tough on the 8. Does bank back this way if she's feeling her banks. And the 9's sitting in the side, so really, if you can make that ball, you should be sitting okay. Looks like she may be trying to cut that in at this angle. Nope, she played the bank. Oh, it was a good read. She was right there for it. Nice try, Jackie. Chelsea looking to go up 3-0 here. These are short races. Every shot matters. It's also long days around here. Sometimes you play multiple matches back to back, no breaks. Sometimes you play one match and then you wait 12 hours and then play another one. Pretty good shot. She probably wanted to get past the 9 and shoot it in the side, but I think she's okay here. She's shooting pretty confidently, looking at every shot. Pre-shot routine. Doesn't matter if what you do, just do the same thing over and over. As long as it's working. Good shot. Chelsea goes up 3-0.
Introducing EvoSports, the future of live streaming. It's now easier than ever to stream and share your action. We use the best equipment for high-quality HD image. Invite a commentator from anywhere in the world. EvoSports is the evolution in billiards entertainment. Live streaming has never been easier. Simply enter your name, add your race length, and start your stream. Join us on YouTube at EvoSports Streaming or at evosports.live.
All right. Chelsea up 3-0. We're going into rack number 4. Jackie's breaking. Don't forget to change your score over there. She doesn't hit him hard. Let's see if she can get a good spread and make a ball this time. Yeah, decent spread, but no ball in the break. Some distance there, and the one ball's kind of tricky. She may opt to play the 1-2 combo just because of how it's sitting. And maybe roll forward a bit so you're not hooked on the 3. That's what she's looking at. You don't want to hit it too hard, so the one ball stays right there when you do make the 2. There's a lot going on there. It's a good swing at it. One ball kind of clears down table. Now 2 balls in trouble. It does combo the 3 past the 7, but that's a pretty steep angle, and who knows where the 2's going after you do that. Good shot on the 1. Is she going to get a reward? She will be kicking into the 2. There's a good chance she gets a good hit, maybe even make it. 3 balls right there if things go well. Good hit. And a little bump. Kind of left it safe. Let's see if Chelsea tries to play a safety, or there's not really much of an aggressive shot here. She could bank it back into the 7. I'm not a fan of that because the cue ball goes up table this way, and you may not have shape on your 2 after that. So I'm playing a safety here. I'm not sure if she's of safety mind. But she has won a few matches in a row today, so she's very capable, whatever she does. She did try to bank it back, and it's going to be kind of safe. Cue ball way down on the rail. 4 balls in the way, so Jackie's going to be kicking again off the bottom rail. She may even be able to kick through the window. That scratches on if you go that way. Let's hit it with some speed, make things happen. She doesn't hit very hard and misses her mark. Bumps the 6 out. Chelsea has a chance here to run a few. Pretty sure this is the 4 ball, so 3 to the 4 might be some trouble, and then 4 to the 5. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Is she going to play a stop shot or roll off the bottom rail? Yep, not bad. Give herself an angle, get a little closer to her work. Yep, she's looking at her 3. Not sure where she's choosing for the shape on the 4. Easy on that one. Easy. Overruns it a little bit. Still 4 to the 5. Looks like the 5 goes on the side, so it's not too tough from there. 6 to 7 might be a little challenge. Let's see what Jackie goes for. She's going for some cheese. She doesn't want to run out. I can't blame her. That's a lot of work. If you could just make the 9 on that shot. And makes a good combo. Jackie's on the board. Rack number 4. And Chelsea's break. All right, rack number 5, Chelsea to break. Give it some, makes a ball. Pretty good cue ball and shot on the 1. This doesn't look bad. A little draw shot out this way for the 2. And then, from there, figure out your path to the 3. Don't do much. That's okay too. Yep, little shot there and just kind of roll out for the 3. Oh, she's stroking it. Put a little stroke on it, and I think that's the 7 and the 5, so she's going to have a little bit of a kick shot here. Haven't seen her jump, so I'm assuming it's a kick. She might get a little in the side. Let's see what happens here. Gets good contact. Ooh, a little brushy brush on the 9, and flukes the 5 in. Weird things happen in 9 ball. Checking her angles. Good shot. A little weird with the 6-9. But she's still at the table, still in control. She may have the bank. It looks like it goes. I don't know if I would play the combo there. Oh, she's on that. She's on the 4. Never mind. Oh, that's a good shot. She may be able to cross side the 6 from here. Oh, she's digging into it. Maybe play the 9. Oh, I think she double hit the cue ball there. Kind of looked like it. Let's see if she calls it. No, maybe it just looked like it on my end. Jackie with another chance. Little 3 ball out here. Not an easy one. And it gets weird on the 6. Kind of leaves the 1 rail bank. Not the most difficult bank, but there's a lot of blue out there. And she's playing a little safety. I like that. Almost gets tucked behind the 9. Leaves a little bit of a weird angle. Coming this way off the 6, it's hard to generate enough speed to come this way. It's doable. You can also come with draw and come this way. I don't know what kind of stroke she's got on that. She's just going to make her ball and take what she gets. It looks like she's lining up for the bank again. Oh, almost drains it. Rattles the pocket. Leaves Chelsea kind of long. Coming off these points can be weird. You hit the wrong speed out of there and the cue ball goes crazy. These are very touchy. If you come off this ball a little bit, Anything on this side is obviously good. She's looking at it, trying to go rail first. I don't know how deep that ball is, but your cue ball can go this way. You really don't want to be on that side. Left side of that ball is good. Yep. Take your time on this. Make your ball. Oh, nice try. That was a long shot. Jackie's gonna probably take her 9 ball here. You really shouldn't give your opponent any freebies. Oh, she almost missed it. Went rail first. Got just enough of it. Okay. We're looking at a 3-2. And Jackie's breaking. Get that one next time, Chelsea. All right. Chelsea for the break. I thought she just broke that one, but here we are. And a dry break. Jackie's got a pretty tough shot here on the one. If you can roll it in, you could be, somewhere in this world for the 2 ball. I don't know if you can hold it on that side at that angle. Cue ball comes all the way across. Maybe across and back. Yeah, cue ball doesn't come out. Left her with an interesting shot on the one. Cue ball is going to run this way. If you hit it with some pace, interesting things could happen. Or you could get tied up.
Tries to play the bank and almost flukes the 3 in the side and leaves it tough for Jackie. She's going to elevate a little bit. Oh, she's trying to play the 1-6. That's a tough combo from there. She is and gets it. Nice shot. Leaves herself pretty thin on the 1. Doesn't look like it banks across, so she may be having to cut this ball. Which, if you hit it right, you're pretty much guaranteed to be on the 2 unless you scratch. Oh, she may be queuing up for a safety. That was a long bridge. Surveying the situation. You know, the simplest thing, you gotta just bunt this 1 ball down here is kind of the easiest thing you can do. And she put a big swing on that and makes it tough for Chelsea. She almost hooked her. That was going to get weird. Nice shot. Plays into the 1, makes the 3 in the side. Give yourself another shot at the table. Oh, she's playing the cut on the 1. She may run into the 5 ball on the way out, trying to get back to the 2. You know, it'd be tough to get this angle this way. Not impossible. Maybe the back cut. I don't like that. To me, cue ball is screaming scratch on the back cut. If you hit it with some draw, you could probably avoid the scratch. Oh, she played a bank. Interesting. It's going to leave Jackie pretty decent opportunity, at least to start the 1 of the 2. This is a perfect shot for her. She likes to just roll balls in. You know, you just slow roll this and give yourself a little angle in the 2. Don't have to do much. I'm pretty sure that's the 4. Just don't poke at it. It's not bad. 2 and the 4 right there. 5 balls open. 7 ball has a pocket. I mean, it's all right there. Puts a little stun stop shot. It's not bad. She's got a little angle here. I don't know if she can hit the draw to hold the cue ball up for the 7. That's a pretty far shot. She may have to go forward. She tried to hold it and left it weird. I don't know if Chelsea's going to play the thin cut or the bank here. Should definitely get the bridge out. And let's see. It looks like playing the bank is tough to get the bridge out of the way. She's playing a safety. Smart shot. Safeties win games out here in these races. It's easy to go from 0 to 0. She could play a safety right back if she can see the top of this ball. Just bunt it down here. The cue ball goes up table this way. It's really easy to hit these too hard. And she's going for some cheese. A little tenacity. Jackie doesn't want to give up. She's down in the race. I don't like the straight back. She might like the bank on this. It's a little close to the rail. And she's going to lean on her safeties again, and it leaked out a little bit. Looks like it goes on the side. The 7 does pass the 9, so really Jackie just has to roll that ball in. You don't want to be on the rail. If anything, you want to be out here a little bit. Yep, she hit it pretty good off the rail. A little bit of a steep angle here. She may want to run it into the 8, kind of develop that shot. It's really tough to hold for it. Yeah, she's just going to make her ball and take what she can get. Depending on how frozen that 8 is, she might be playing the bank straight back or just roll up on it. That's another safety play. Well, she's aiming for the bank. And it was a little close to the rail, so it double kissed. And Chelsea's going to have a choice here. Do you play the 8 into the 9? Or do you just make your 8? I think she's lining up to make the 8. If you have an open pocket, why play the combo? Smart play. Good stroke. She's on her 9 ball. Take your time on this one, girl. As long as you don't put inside on it, you're good. Good shot. Rolls it in. To take the 4-2 lead in a race to 6. Pretty sure it's Jackie's break now. All right, players are on a break. We're about the halfway mark for this match. Always good to kind of reset, wash your hands, get some water, come back fresh. Hope people are enjoying these broadcasts brought to you by EvoSports on the Western BCA media page on YouTube. Also, On the Wire is doing it with Raw Hanna. If you like his channel, he does good things. And he's doing big things for juniors in the area. Check him out. All right, here we go. Rack number 7. I thought it was Jackie's break, but here we are. All right, Chelsea for rack number 7. Up 4-2 in a race to 6. Get yourself on the hill. Pretty good spread. Ball's tracking. Fortunately, nothing drops. And a tough shot on the 1, and the 2 is tied up. Got some trouble over here. Some trouble right here. Personally, I like a messy rack, but it does make for a longer match. She may be able to run into this 7-2 after making the 1. Let's see. It's a good try on the 1. The cue ball's going to bounce out a little bit, leave Chelsea kind of an awkward angle. It is in a spot where she can hit it with a little bit of stun and kind of come this way. You really want to try to break those balls up. You can kind of just hit it with low left, not too much draw, more stun than anything. And she said, I'm not going to mess with that. We're going to play the long game. She's ahead in the set. Don't take any hero shots. Now we have 3 sets of tied up balls. That's a good try. Look out, Scratch. Okay. Holds on by an edge. Chelsea was playing some safeties last rack. Let's see if she continues with that. It was working. If you can thin the 1 ball up by the 6, you could bring the cue ball back down to the bottom rail. Obviously, careful of the scratch. Oh, she goes the other way. And gets a little roll. Jackie's going to be kicking. don't think she can see the edge of the 1 from there, so she's going to have to kick underneath with some spin. And more spin than that. She does get a good hit and leaves Chelsea a shot on the 1. It's really thin, but she managed. You hit that too hard and it doesn't get a chance for the spin to take off the rail. Doing her thing, pre-shot routine, looking at her angle. Two ball is still tied up behind the 7. And good stroke, but misses her mark by just a little bit. Pool is a game of millimeters. Jackie coming in hot. Might just fluke the 9. Oh, comes off the point and the side. And the 2 ball is nearly inaccessible from there. It's a very difficult kick. She may be able to come off the bottom rail and spin this way. That is a really, really tough shot to kind of get going. Her best case scenario might be just rolling this 5 ball this way, and oh, yep, she's just getting the 9 out of the situation. Taking a foul. It is a 3-foul tournament. You don't see it that often, and players don't usually go for that. But how messy this table is. Chelsea has a chance here to kind of play a safety. And good shot. I like going the other way if I can and leaving the 2 ball down here somewhere for the 2-9 combo. But I like this. It leaves it tough. Close to the rail kicks are really difficult. Jackie's lining up. Gets a good hit. Is she going to get a roll? And she does. Flukes the 3 and the 2 in. Has a weird shot on the 4. She may try to take some weird shot this way. She's looking at it. There's this thing called slopper's remorse. I don't know if it's real, but I've felt it plenty of times. And she makes a good shot on the 4. Doesn't really have an easy shot on the 5. I guess it's a thin cut here. Cue ball's going to come around. It might run into the 8. The 6-9 kind of has some action. Let's see if she can get on top of it. Plays the bank, makes it, and scratches. I'm not going to bet, but I'm betting that Chelsea's going to play this combo. Because of the way the balls are laying. Yep. Look at your angles. Where do you want to hit the 9? Line them up. Knock them down. To put herself on the hill. And good shot, Chelsea. That rack was going either way for a second there. And now Jackie's breaking. All right. Rack number 8. Jackie for the break. Chelsea on the hill. Look out, scratch. And dry break. Not the most open spread. Oh, no, she did make a ball. My mistake. Just going to go all the way down with the 1, roll forward a little bit. Nice try. Gets hooked on the 8. That's a little love. Definitely a weird kick from there. And she says, I'm not even messing with that. Take your ball in hand. And see if Jackie can run out. Yeah, that was a smart shot. She blocked the combo on the 9. So Jackie has to start pocketing balls. She could opt to play a safety somehow. And you could also try to combo the 9, and the 9 could follow the 5 in. That's what she's looking at. I don't like it, but I'm also not at the table, so got to hit this with a little pace. And she does get the 5 and leaves herself weird on the 1. It's kind of hard to ask for more than that there. If you thin off that side of the 1, you're likely to scratch. She's going for a kick shot off the short rail. Gets a good hit, and Chelsea's going to have a little bit of an angle here, but it's very makeable. Coming off the side rail, could run into the 8 and kind of hold for the 2, depending on how hard she hits it. Nice try. That was a tough one. Left it long. See if Jackie can run a few here. Let's see. I don't think it's available in the side. And does not hit the good side of the 1. Gets a good hit and gets a little jelly roll. Inadvertently hooks her on the 3. That's a tough one. I would almost just give her ball in hand here, not even try. The 1-9 combo isn't on. Ooh, nice try. A little two-rail kick. That's not easy. Really difficult spot to kick from. Let's see if Jackie goes for her. That 1-9 is it's really difficult from that angle, and she's looking at it. Figure, none of the balls are tied up, but she's riding the cheese, as they call it. With Chelsea on the hill, I can't really blame her. All right, she tried to get some cheese, and the factory's closed. Leaves it kind of weird for Chelsea. I don't like the combo there. And the cut up this way, it's makeable. She could play the cue ball off the 1 this way and also try to ride some cheese. She's got options. There's probably a 2-way shot there. Looking at the cut all the way up table. I like that option. And I think she was playing more cue ball than anything there. That was a good try. And got away with it. Jackie's got the 1-rail kick this way or this way. She's opting for the long rail kick. I like that. Good things can happen. And she does get a little brush on it. Almost flukes the 8 in. Leaves Chelsea long and difficult. Looking at her angle. Cue ball is going to track this way. Probably going to run into the 3, which it does. And misses the 1. It gets kind of weird. It looks like she can see the edge of that 1 ball. I don't know if she's going to play a safety or try to bank it. She could. She could see the whole 1. And leaves it weird again. Yep, she's loading up for the combo on the 1-2. Careful of the scratch. Yep, good try. It's going to leave Jackie with an okay shot on the 1. Still a problem ball with the 8-9. Things to be thought about. If she ran forward with some follow, she could bump the 9 and break that up a little bit. And she's just going to stun across and take her shot on the 2. Oh, good try. Rattles the 2. Leaving Chelsea with a little bit of work to do here. Gives herself a nice angle on the 3. See, she can put a little left spin on this to kind of run around the angles. She did, but she needed to put a little more pace on it. That's okay. And probably, oh, she's on the 4, so probably play a safety shot here of some sort. And she plays the bump on that. I'm guessing Jackie's gonna probably just hit these balls and hope something happens. You know, trying to put separation, you might scratch. Yeah, the 9 looks like it's frozen, so it's not coming out very easily. Oh, she did play a little soft shot. Chelsea can see the ball. See if she plays the bank, kind of holds it there for the 6. You know, the 8-9 doesn't go, so you don't want to run out of balls to break that up. She's going to put distance on it. I like that. There's no sense in running out until you get a problem ball. Nice shot, Jackie. Leave yourself a little bit long on the 6. A lot of bit long. 7 feet of blue in between you and banking it straight back. Oh, she's going to soft roll it and gets a double kiss. Leaves Chelsea a nice angle on the 6, but I still have the problem of the 8-9. It does go. If you combo, you know, kick into the rail, there is a chance it could go. So, you know, I slow roll the 6 and try to put my cue ball up here somewhere. And if you kick into this rail, hit the bottom rail first. I think that 8-9 is combo is on. Left it long and tough. A really thin cut or a bank straight back. Let's see if she looks at her angle for the cut. Kind of looks like she's going to play the bank. And she overhits it a little bit. But I think she's kind of just playing the odds because that 8-9 is still weird. So go ahead and make the 6, Jackie, and then you decide what to do with that problem. And she's surveying the problem. You know, if you left the 6 down in this area, you could play it off the 8. That shot is on. And she makes the 6. A little bounce, and she can see the 8. Let's see if she tries the kick shot that I was talking about. You kind of have to hit the bottom rail first to get that 8-ball, 9-ball combo. She's looking at it. It's risky, but the reward is there. Yep, second guess. Take another look at it. And she doesn't even hit the 9 with the 8 and comes out and leaves it tough. I don't that she's stuck to the rail, so she can't put any draw on this, which pushes the cue ball tangent line kind of into the 9. May just pass the 9 and bounce out this way. Oh, nice try. And Jackie's got a little work to do here. And she misses the 8, and it's going to get weird again. Little back and forth volleys. Chelsea on the hill trying to finish this match. She may have to play again tonight if she wins. Oh, it's going. Nice. Nice shot. That was not an easy bank. And if that 9 is frozen, you're going to have to put a little spin on that. Careful not to scratch down table. Yeah, look at your ball. Contact point. I like to put a little inside spin on it. She might not have to. Oh, I don't think she hit it. Looks like it'll be ball in hand. And it is. So Chelsea on the hill. Jackie goes to 3. Assuming she makes this. And we're going to see rack number 9. All right, we're looking at rack number 9. Chelsea's breaking. Rack looks a little crooked, but that's okay. Oh, almost almost makes a 9 and finishes the set. She does make a ball on the break. Fortunately, shooting over the 3 at the 1 makes it more difficult. Oh, and rattles the 1, gets a good look at the 2 from there. Let's see what Jackie can answer with. I like to get rid of the template as soon as I can, but we're going to leave it there for now. Makes her 1. Does have a shot at the 2. I don't know if she can pocket it. She might have the thinnest of angles to shoot it down the corner, but the scratch on the side is there. Let's see what she opts for. Just play a little containment. I think Chelsea's going to play it safe right back. All right, just a little bump the 2 behind the 8 shot. Nope, hit a little harder, and she almost makes it off the 8. Nice try. A little tricky. A little rail first action. Bring the cue ball this way. Follow my lines and you'll be okay. Oh, she puts a little spin on it. She can still see the 3. It's a lot thinner cut from there. Looks like you're running into the 5 off the 3. You may be able to avoid it with some spin. She hasn't been hitting with it a lot of English, so I don't see her using that. Maybe she's got cheese on her mind again. Let's see. No, she's got safety on the mind. I think she can see the enough of the 3 to make the combo. Take your time on this one. Well, she got a good hit. Unfortunately, didn't make her combo and left probably kind of a straight in shot for the 3. The 4 balls out in the open. I think 5 to the 6 can be a little challenging. Or I'm sorry, 5 to the 7. Oh, rattles the 3. Chelsea's right back at the table with a pretty good start for a run here. Let's see if she can finish this set out. Find your calm. Look at your shot. All right, we're off to the races. 3 to the 4 looks good. You want to hit it hard enough to get past those 2 balls on the bottom. It's good speed, but you didn't want to hit it with draw. She might actually have a line to the 5 from there. That's a lot of green, blue. She's down on her shot. You really just, if you're going to make that, you just roll it in. And she didn't have enough, and that was a good shot. Left Jackie tough. Jackie with a try at the 5. Misses the pocket. Chelsea's back at it with a 4-ball out to advance in this B-side match. Winner of this plays again tomorrow at 9 a.m. is what I found out. Good stroke. Nice little angle on the 7. A little bit of work to do. You could just kind of roll past the 8, play it up in the side if you're. It's a lot of stroke to kind of hold it on the top side. You don't want to hit too much draw. Yeah, roll past it and you're okay. I should probably want a little more room for maneuvering. She could just play the 1-rail bank and hold it right there for the 9. I kind of like that shot. She may be trying the cut in the side. She liked the 1-rail bank. Let's go. Okay, this is one to take your time on. She's being really sure about her angle here. Point of contact. All right, Chelsea to finish this set. Oh, good try. That was a tricky shot from there. Jackie clawing her way back. She's going to have to use the rake on this one. That could make things a little more complicated. Oh, and Jackie rattles the 9. Nice try. All you gotta do is make this 9 and yep, be careful. Chelsea wins. Nice match. Good shooting, ladies.